What if I told you that the ultimate counter to the most powerful and dominant decks in the current meta is this one? Introducing Magnezone EX and Oricorio with a little dash of Ogerpon. The goal today is to get as many wins as we can with our stage 2 Pokemon, but that always comes with the massive risk. If we don't set up our pieces in time, or if our opponents find a way around our Oricorio wall, we give up easy points and the streak is dead. So here's how the trap works. We throw Oricorio into the active spot to stall. Meanwhile, on the bench, we use Magnetone's Volt Charge ability. Each single turn, Magnetone sucks out a lightning energy out of the energy zone for free, acting like a battery, charging up incredibly fast. Once the battery is full, we evolve into Magnezone EX and unleash 130 damage every single turn. And if our opponent tries to be smart and use poison or burn or anything else to get around immunity, well, we keep Teal Mask Ogerpon EX on the bench. As long as we attach an energy, its Soothing Wind ability makes our entire team completely immune to special conditions. It is the perfect unbreakable lock. But what happens if the opponent brings out a Pokemon that threatens our deck? Well, instead of risking our 2-point Magnezone EX, we pivot to Baby Magnezone. Its Mirror Shot attack only does 90 damage, but it forces the opponent to flip a coin when they attack. They flip tails and they completely fail. We sacrifice a little damage for a 50% chance to completely break their tempo. So with that, here's the full deck list, y'all, and let's go ahead and dive right on into these battles. Alright, we're going first. All we can really do is just hit for 30. Holy! Okay. We're just gonna hit for 30 and call it a day here. This could be really good in terms of getting our Oricorio. So I think I want to get the basic out first here. Ogerpon's not really good in this matchup, so it doesn't really matter. We did get the Oricorio. We were 67% chance of getting that, so that's pretty good. 1 and 2. Wow, we ended up getting... Okay, so we'll just do this. We'll do this here. Licia is no longer a useful card, so we'll play it next turn just to kind of get it out of our hand. And then just go from here. It would be really cool if Teal Mask could stop... if Teal Mask could stop the Sandstream effect, right? But Sandstream effect is not a special condition, so we just lose that 10 damage each and every single turn. Oh, they're running a Teal Mask of their own. That's pretty good. I mean, you're playing the grass and fighting energy. That makes sense. Oh, and we lose 30 damage here. No. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so I guess it's smarter to play my Teal Mask out here, because I do want a copycat. Go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so then we'll Volt Charge here into the back. And I want to damage this thing. I do. I want to damage this thing. I want to force them into having to attack us here. Oh, there's the grass into the fighting. So now it's a race against the time. Who gets their stage 2 first? It's getting real. It's getting real. Oh, they're just jumping right into it. Okay. Okay, fair enough. And does this do 10 to all of my Pokemon? It does. It does. Okay. So we have to put damage into this thing before it can do damage to us. Oh man. Maybe filling up our bench wasn't a good idea against this thing? 1 and 2. Oh, the cape here is so clutch. The cape here is so clutch. Alright, we go into you, we do this. They can just Cyrus us whenever they want. So this is like really scary. This is like really scary. Because if this mirror shot, if they don't flip, if they flip heads here, the game is essentially over. If they flip heads here, the game is essentially over. So let's see. Okay. They put the fighting energy where? I mean, you have to put into Flagon. There's no point in retreating now. You gotta flip the coin. I took away your agency here. Tails, 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 tails. Oh. Let's go! We needed that, and our Magnemite lives to fight another day. That's... Oh, what a turnaround, y'all. What a turnaround, because now we stacking. Now we're stacking. Let's get rid of this thing here. And they have to put up the teal mask if they want to survive. And now with that, I think we can call it I think we can call it checkmate here. Or they're gonna just go into... They can just go into their Mon here. They can evolve here, and that puts things into a scary position for us, but we're okay with that. Yeah, we're okay with that because we get to hit for 90. We get to hit them for 90 damage, or even better yet, we just get to straight up hit them for 130. And I don't think they can recover from there. With the double Cyrus in hand, I don't see a way out for them. Their downfall started when they hit that Tails, and that's where we got it. Oh, smart play. Very, very smart play. Giving themselves an opportunity here with the Teal Mask Gorgopon. Let's see how much health do we have. We go here. Into our Magnezone EX, we're up to 140. They only deal 120, so this is pretty good. We can also attach and hit our Oricorio here. Play this card out of our hands. 90 puts them to 50 damage. So I feel pretty good about this. And then if they just go into the Teal Mask to knock us out, that's okay. Because then we just Cyrus them back up, hit them with the Magnezone EX. So we're pretty solid here regardless. And that wasn't America, folks. The only thing that can ruin us now is his lucky Ice Pop going all the way up to 140, just getting right out of our range of the Stormblade. And trust and believe, let me know in the comments right now, has that happened to you? Because boy, oh boy, have we been burned. But they don't got it. Oh, man. Things you love to see, it's right there. That was a beautiful display. Love to see it. GG's. All right, we're going first, which, like, quite honestly, with this in hand, I don't mind. Ooh, this is scary. This is scary. What are we hoping for here? We're hoping for basics, right? We're hoping for basics because they're just gonna Twinkly Call into the Dratini. They could also be running a Celebi here as well. Oh man. All right. Their Dragonair is going to give them exactly the card that they need, which is pretty tough here. So that's good. We're okay with them putting the cape on Cleffa. I actually rather that than anything else. Because what we do now instead is we evolve, which we were planning on doing anyways, since we can generate our energy. So we'll go here. do this Volt Charge and then hit next. And then I think we Volt Charge again into Magnezone, and then we start blasting for 130. Alright, there's Mantike. They have the water coming up, so yeah, you just go here. Now the question is, which Mon do you have? Right? Which Mon do you have? I think they have the Dragonite EX, which is why they're powering this up the way that they are. So it's gonna be a little terrifying for sure, but here we go. Big boy into play. Oh, come on. Come on. What happened? Okay, we're back. We throw our Magnezone EX down. Okay, we get to evolve, no problem, into our stage 2. 200 HP goes kind of crazy. And now we're cycling. In case they do have the big boy, we can just go into this. Lovely. Alright, in case they have the big boy, you have an Oricorio. And then we gotta attack here. We don't have enough time for the animations. We don't have enough time. Boom. Now, if they go into the big man, we're fine. They go into Mantike. Okay. So this is okay. This is okay. Because what this means is that we continue this right here tells us that they're running the baby they're running the non-EX Dragonite. So we will be able to survive here is what I'm hoping for. Let's do this. We actually get more cards this way. By hitting the Lucia, we get a Magnemite. Hit this Pokeball. We get our Oricorio. Quite frankly, I'm gonna put the Oricorio. This goes down in one shot. I'm gonna put down the Oricorio. Throw an energy here. Might I regret this? Maybe. But we'll be able to do enough damage, and we don't want to potentially lose it here, right? So now we're just gonna feed our Magnezone, hit for 130, be a tank right now, and then just go cruising. And just go cruising here. They have to rare candy up here, so let's see if they're able to do that. They got their 4 energy, they got their rare candy, and now they're gonna now it's time for them to start dropping their Dracos. Okay. Do we live 400 damage? Do we live 400 damage? That Mars doesn't really do anything for us here. Okay. That's possible. It's possible. Okay, this goes up. Oh no. Oh no. I need this to be like 150-50 or like 150-50. That's what I need. That's what I need. I can't believe it comes down to this. It comes down to what they are going to get here. Can we survive the Draco Meteor roll or not? Here we go. Yeah, that's still fine. We're like 90 HP. I mean, you do what you gotta do. No! They got us at the last second. Oh man. Had it just been flipped with the 100 on the Oricorio and the 50 on the Tiamat, we would have won that. But you know what? You know what? Your opponent has to get lucky at some point. Let's go ahead and see if we can bounce back with the next one. Okay, here we go. We're going first. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. We start off with our Oricorio. We're going into water. Feeling kind of nice. Interesting. Water Darkrai. Water Darkrai. Eh? Let's get this out. Oh. Oh. You say we have teal masks, do we? No special conditions for you. This is starting out okay. What we really want to start building is up to our Magnezone here. So we're going to really try to reach for that. This is interesting. This is like Vaporeon Eevee. That could be interesting. Vaporeon EX with Darkrai. Their best bet here is to power up this here, just because they want to ensure that our Oricorio goes down so that their Vaporeon has some room. But they can always just Vamoosh us away and attack like that, you know? Yeah, they can always just put up the teal mask every time. We unfortunately can't play anything out of our hand, so they just drew so much. Okay. Quite honestly, if we get our copycat, I wouldn't mind doing this ourselves either. So they can switch, but I don't see why they would. But we get to pop off an attack here. Okay, this is an insane hand not to have a another Pokeball or a Alicia, like nothing there. But we'll be able to attack for 50 here and like be safe. Oh my goodness, they just did double. I guess they're hoping. I guess they're just hoping that they're just going to be able to swap into our teal mask here and be fine. Second copycat. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. That's all I am. I'm just happy for you. Okay. And then is this there? They wouldn't put a sleep. They could put a sleep down here. No, they go double Darkrai. Alright. They attack. No other basics. They attack here. We don't go to sleep. Okay. Not the mon we were looking for. Like at all, but you know, we make do. We make do. We pop off here. Zap again. Boom. Now they have to attach it somewhere else. But tails. Don't, it's not deserved. Thank you. Come on now. Let's play the game the fun way. Let's play the game the fun way. Leave our teal mask alone, hopefully, please. We're just hoping to buy enough time here. They can't. Ah, they left! They had no more healing power, and they just didn't have enough energy to withstand 2 of the zaps. That's crazy. Oricorio just stuffed this dude's hand and couldn't do anything else. Woo! Let's see what we can do for game 2. Woo-hoo! Because we have Clemont in hand, I'm actually gonna start with Magnemite and actually put my Oricorio down here because we're gonna be able to attack for 50 into this thing. Yup. Now the evolution is actually gonna hurt us a lot here, but this is gonna feel nice. Having Oricorio at the bottom just means that they won't be able to whatchamaface it. Like Oricorio into this matchup doesn't mean anything because Inteleon's a Donnie X. So off to a great start, really. 50 damage for 1. Nope, they were smart about it. Very, very strong Sabrina. That was a very, very strong Sabrina. Can't even lie. So with that though, because we have our Magnetons ready, I'm actually going to do this. And so instead of going down to 10 damage, I can hit for 70 next turn while still powering up my Magnezone for future pieces here. Okay. They do 20, they do another 20. We're again still in a good position here. Now we could run into some trouble if they start like Parasol Lady and bouncing things. They're not putting anything onto their bench, so that kind of like screams if that's what they got. So we'll see. Gonna go here. Let's hope that this is another Magnemite. No, it's another Oricorio. That's fine. That's fine. We'll drop this down here. Let's see what we get with our professor's research. Alright, we didn't get a cape here, which is unfortunate, but we do get the other Magnemite, which is actually great. So let's do this. Evolve here. Volt Charge. And we're still going to attack here. Now, it feels like once they evolve, they're going to be able to knock us out, and then they're going to be able to hit us for 70. So we're actually going to lose 2 Pokemon next turn. Because they're going to get to evolve, crack us with their ability to hit for 30, and then they get to attack for 70. So we're going to say bye-bye to our Oricorios. Oh, they didn't have Inteleon there. They're trying to see if they can get it now. Yeah, it's definitely worth the gamble. Because they take out 2 Pokemon. But I ain't worried. Okay, yeah, here it is. They better have another basic. Oh man, I would be worried. I would be worried. That's 1. And then here comes the 70. You gotta give up the Oricorio. We have to give up the Oricorio here. We give up 2 to get ahead, and that is exactly what we want to see. Not nervous about that. Boom! And the game is done! The game is done! You fell up into my trap card, Yugi! We go here, and now they're sweating bullets. Now they're sweating bullets. And I don't even want them to think that I got lucky. I want them to know that these are the cards that I had in my hand all along. So we jump into here, we do this, we Volt Charge. Now they're hoping that we don't have anything else, but bam! Here goes the Magnezone EX. Getting ready to take care of business. Stormblade 130. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. We let ourselves go down with those hits, knowing that the ability Swift Shot was going to set up for us to lose 2 Pokemon in 1 turn, only to then just take the win right there. And even if they had other basics in there, this Magnezone hits for 150 into any of their Pokemon. They never stood a chance. Jeez. And there you have it, folks. Magnezone EX with its best partner, Oricorio. A little dash of Ogerpon to shoo away all of those bad special conditions. Really make for an ultra powerful deck. But let me know, what do you think of this build? It is definitely creeping up to be one of probably the better builds that you could be playing into the upcoming rank season, which I am totally looking forward to. But let me know down below in the comments, and as always, y'all, if you enjoy what you've seen, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and definitely hype up the video. Catch you on the next one. Peace.